Any particular tips for TV appearances? It could be anything. It could be from a message perspective or from like delivery perspective. What comes to mind?
Yeah, so and TV is different, but of course we're all on TV these days, aren't we? Because we're on Zoom and we're on Skype and we're on Microsoft Teams and we're all on TV, and we're all turning into TV presenters. And I think that the key things that apply to TV also apply to these online systems, and that is, don't have anything which is distracting the viewer. So if you want to turn up in a brightly coloured tie, if anybody wears ties these days, I don't know them, but if you want to do that, or if you want to wear sparkly jewellery, or you want to have an extraordinary background or something like that, that's going to distract from your message. So the first thing to think about is, am I wearing something or using something which is going to distract from my message? Also, the same rules apply to TV as apply to radio, and that is, you've got to be interesting. You've got to have something. You've got to have a style and approach, and you've got to look as though you're the sort of person that somebody would want to chat to. I mean, there are some people who will deliver in a very robotic voice, and you think, well, I've turned off. I'm sorry, I don't want to know. And there's a lot of talk about body language as well. People talk about body language on stage and body language on television and so on. And I think if you use your hand, I use my hand. You probably do. Use your hands naturally as part of emphasis, as a gesture. Carry on doing it, because it's about being natural and authentic on television. And I think too many people they tense up on television. We've all seen this, haven't we? They tense up, their shoulders go back, their head goes down, their voice goes more quiet because they haven't got a fully extended windpipe and so on. And the thing is, it's very difficult to tell people this, but you got to relax. Yeah. And the only way that you learn to do that is by repetition, by doing it over and over again, and just getting used to it, and bearing in mind that you're on television, you're often talking to the interviewer and never to the camera. And I think one key thing about television, which is particularly important, is you never talk to the camera unless you're the presenter. And I've seen people do that. I've seen people in interviews, they will talk to the interviewer and then they'll turn for emphasis, they think, to the camera, whatever camera happens to have their light on. Big mistake.